In January, the first elements deployed, and they were US elements who flew into Incirlik. And Netherlands and Germany deployed their assets by sea, and they arrived in Turkey early this week. And they're currently deploying to their, they're currently beginning their deployment to their locations in the cities that they're responsible for defending. We're aiming for the initial operating capability to be established this weekend. There's a number of factors that have to be considered to achieve that, but we're aiming for this weekend. And then the full operational capability, when all the sites are up and running in all the different locations with all the packages required to sustain the mission for the future, we're aiming for the end of this month, so by the 30th of January. Initial capability, what that means is that the first systems are in place to provide defence. The first missile batteries will have arrived and will have plugged into the command and control system. The sites are ready, the systems work. So it's the basic package. The difference to the full operational capability is that the sustainment package isn't there. All the spare parts in case something breaks, all the fuel and the logistics, and the manpower to continue the mission for a long time. The key thing is that the support of the air defence is integrated with our allies Turkey's chain of command at all levels, and also in the NATO piece there is careful Turkish integration. So command and control is NATO command and control. It's a NATO commander, closely integrated and closely coordinated with our Turkish allies, with the aim to provide defence using this missile defence system for up to 3.5 million people in Turkey. Once they're at full operational capability, the batteries will be connected to Ramstein, and Ramstein is part of the shared early warning system, and that will give warning of a missile that might be a threat to our Turkish allies. That warning will go to Ramstein, and then will go immediately out to the batteries, and the batteries then will be alerted and ready for the possibility of a missile coming towards the area they're defending. We're not sure actually how long it will last, but we're currently planning, based on the commitment of the nations to the mission, for up to a year. And it may be shorter, it may be longer, but our current planning is to sustain it for that period of time. And this is based on what nations have agreed to commit in terms of supporting the air defence of Turkey.